Ladies and gentlemen, here are the news. I don't know about you, but after 4 rides on the satellite roller coaster, I thought enough was enough. But news has just reached us that the rocket launching base has been completed. Well, and now I'm dying to go and ride it again.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and the project Occasional One. We've reached the sixth and final part of the construction of the scenery around the satellite. It's about time! In today's episode we'll build the structure on the roof. Let's get into it. We start right away with one of the higher buildings on which an antenna is placed. The signals of a launched rocket have to be received somewhere. Well, I think it's already clear this is all fake. Even if the equipment is there, a real rocket will never launch here. The architects of this building had particularly fancy ideas about where to put the administration offices for the park. Oh wait, that was me. Well, what a surprise. Anyways, a factory-like building like this offers a lot of space for such things. Well, I had a plan when I created the first buildings. I take them as a template and use them, slightly modified, again and again to reduce the construction work. Well, now, with this building, I can confirm even with these templates, there is still plenty of room for further ideas and components. So, the roof of the building should basically be accessible. The employees, not the visitors, should be able to walk on it in order to operate the equipment or make necessary repairs to, for example, the antenna. Of course, this approach requires that the different levels are connected by stairs or ladders. Let's be honest, the park's guests will never look at the roofs particularly, so for them the design of the roof areas is pretty unimportant. But when I look at the park from another creator, I do relatively little walking along the paths, but more or less look at the park from a bird's eye view. And then, of course, you don't want there to be just flat roofs without any texture. And that's what I'm trying very hard to avoid here. But with all that I'm putting up here, I have to be careful as hell, of course, that the building elements don't protrude too deeply into the parts of the building below and thus become visible to the guests. That would be very unpleasant. And as always at this point, I leave with the construction phase and the music of epidemic sound for a moment. Oh, by the way, this is not an ad. I'm not being paid by the platform to mention their name. In fact, I signed a normal licensing agreement with them because I found their music selection appealing to my taste, just in case this question should ever come up. So, see you in a bit.
to let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase, like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us, it's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us, it's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us, it's all about us, it's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us, it's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us, it's all about us. It's all about us, it's all about us.
Here I am again. So, from the side I'm quite happy with the layout of the building. There are different heights in it and that makes it look like a factory-ish. Oh, just for the statistics, a little over 3 hours of recording made it into this video. I spent about the same amount of time again spreading some bushes and trees and, probably more important, adjusting the roller coaster. There were gaps in the decoration in various places, or the decoration protruded into the track, so a wagon would collide directly with the decoration, and that's not acceptable, of course. It can't be ruled out that there are still places with the gaps, but honestly, after 3 hours I thought that has to be enough now. But, just to let you know, this footage didn't make it into this video. And guys, that's all I have for this episode. Next time we'll turn to a new section of construction. Yeah! I think I'd like to continue building along the edge of the park first before we then fill in the gaps that appear in the middle. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. But thank you very much for watching and I see you all in the next episode.